we'll be going, I guess. Hey, we're oh God.
So good of you to join us today. This is your host, Levi Leather. And there's some other gentleman here. I guess he has to be here.
Really? Really, you're gonna step in on this?
Well, of course. You didn't expect me to stay contained to Ghost Crashes, did you?
Your
I am,
contract
after
says
all.
Ghost Crashers.
Yes, I've been meaning to speak to you about that. But alas, the show must go on. We'll get to that in a moment. Um, we'll also discuss my going rates with which I am being purchased, or so I'm told. That's neither here nor there. These fine people don't need bothered with our business. So this week, we're filming previously on. Now I understand there's been a few of these done before, but this is the one that matters because I'm here. Quite right. So
And you want to tell everybody who you are, or
I'm Levi Leather. They should know who I am. By all means, you already know. I am the most influential, capable, poignant star of such great hits as Wallet Crashes, Ghost Crashes, and now previously on. That's how it's done. So, as you can see here, we are going to be discussing the things that Dachi and Lemus have been getting into this week. Maybe try a few tasty snacks, and also show off what collectibles they've had for the week or got purchased, obtained. Much like they obtained my contract from my previous company. But that's water under the bridge, as they say in the Queen's country. Okay, so this is June the 18th of 2021. June 1821, if you will. So, Dachi, good fellow, what have you been
yes?
into on this lovely week?
I don't know why I have to put up with what. Never mind. I'm not even gonna acknowledge that you did anything.
Cranberry juice, good for your cholesterol.
As old as you are, you're probably needing a lot of it.
I do, quite a bit.
I've not really got to do anything. You're very distracting.
Thank you,
It's not a good thing.
people. Surely you've done something. You've not just lazed about like a nilly.
I worked all week,
Good man, good man.
and then I went and had an adventure of sorts that we'll get into.
Oh,
Purchased
do tell us.
purchased a lot of things. What? What are you doing? Why?
That what?
Why are you so close?
I was trying to better hear you. I was getting a better listen
The
there.
the sounds in your headphones.
Quite right. Have you watched anything of interest? Any
I'm
good
on the
program?
last season of Star Trek.
Ooh, how many seasons are there? That's quite
7.
impressive. Oh, it's quite impressive indeed. Very well, very well. How was that? Is it most? I find most television programs, the final season can either make or break. It can be great or it can be disastrous. How is good old Star Trek faring?
It's great. I mean, usually I would say something lame. It's like, what's your favorite thing? But you were probably alive when they were filming this stuff.
Favorite thing?
Like
My
in
favorite.
Star Trek.
Oh, my favorite thing in Star Trek? Oh, I don't know. I like all the British fellows. I like I like the warp pads. I like the what is it called? I seem to have forgotten what it's called. What's the room where they can turn it into anything?
A holodeck?
The holodeck. There you go. I was just quizzing you.
That would be fun.
Well done. Seems. Oh, maybe that might be a future video for you and Lemus to get into. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll quiz you. Anyhow,
Is
uh,
Lemus okay? I have to ask.
yes, quite right. He's enjoying the break.
Are we sure?
Well, of course, I am a very hospitable person. I assure you. Do I in any way, shape, or form seem capable of any ill intent or malice?
Yes, very much.
Well, I do apologize for giving off that aura. Anything else you've been watching, or anything else to discuss about Star Trek? What is your favorite thing about Star Trek?
Not a lot about Star Trek I don't like.
Well, then let's discuss those. What do you not like?
Some of the weird aliens that have customs that make no sense. I mean, I'm pretty simple when it comes to stuff. I like a lot of things.
Awesome.
You're just so shockingly distracting.
Thank you. Any other programs or YouTube videos? Is that what the kids call them?
No, none at all. I don't think.
Well, on Lemus's notepad here, he's been watching a show called Loki about the Asgardian god of mischief. Um, as you know, it's the new Disney Plus program. It's a lot of time hopping and whatnot. The second episode came out this week. It was pretty dandy, I must say. I actually preferred it better than the first episode. Both episodes were great, but the second episode was especially good. Got real into the nitty gritty there. This reference won't mean much to you, but it put me or Lemus, however you want to take it, much in the mind of a television show or a Netflix show called Mindhunter about FBI agents hunting serial killers. And obviously, this is more marvelly and a little more lighthearted than that. But the whole formula of these agents, time agents, and the way they talk back and forth and deduce and try to track things through files is very much like that. Also, Lemus and the wife have been rewatching through, started back on their MCU watch through. They were trying to watch through basically phases 1, 2, and 3, basically watch through all the MCU programs.
So, Lemus isn't in any danger, right? I'm getting word from our production crew. I have to check.
Correct. He is okay.
Is there any way we can get him back for a second?
If you must.
I just need to be sure. I don't know what this transition looks like, but it's terrifying, I'm sure.
Oh.
Who am I talking to?
It is burning up in there. I tell you what, I am
sweating. Are you in danger? Are you good?
I don't think I'm in danger. I'm just not comfortable.
Okay. That's kind of a way of danger. Mental
imprisonment
like is some kind of danger, sir.
It's not like, I mean, it's not like it's a life-threatening endangerment. It's not like I feel like I'm in danger of not existing.
Are you aware of the outside world? Like, can you see through his eyes?
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's odd. It's kind of like being in the back seat of the car and he takes the wheel. And that's terrifying. Because I don't know which way he's going to drive. You know, he's used to driving on the opposite side of the road where he's from.
Oh, he very much makes that known. Believe you me.
Yes. So mentally, I'm afraid he's going to drive on the wrong side of the road mentally too. But I'm like, again, I don't feel like my life is in danger. It's just a very uncomfortable car seat that I'm in. You know, the seatbelt keeps like chafing
and you just can't get loose.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's really nowhere to go. I'm not just going to jump out on the freeway and leave him alone to drive my car. I've just got to wait. I've just got to wait till he tires out, pulls over to the side of the road, and then I take the wheel back over.
I don't know how that's going to work. Long as, did you agree to this, or did he just kind of show up?
I mean, look.
He's already calling us overlords, apparently.
Yeah, that's a thing. I noticed that in the Ghost Crashers video as well. And when when we was rewatching that for study, I noticed that whole thing, and that became a whole thing. He was very upset about the whole rebranding, and I just couldn't get him to let it go. And then he wanted all these other things that I just couldn't really give him. He wants to be paid to do this. He wants
We don't
a
get
like
paid. We do it for a hobby. Does he
he wants
understand that?
I don't think he does. He wants a bowl of only orange Skittles. Like who? What kind of monster just eats orange Skittles?
I mean, that actually sounds pretty scrumptious, but
But we don't have that kind of budget.
no, I'm
A
not paying.
bowl of
I'm
orange
not paying somebody to
Skittles?
separate Skittles. No, it's not happening.
Exactly.
You're right.
Exactly.
That's not
So
happening.
this was the course of least resistance. He said, "Well, let me cameo somewhere."
Oh
So
God, fine. As long as you've come to some kind of agreement, I will for this episode put up with him.
okay.
I will be
Audience viewers,
tolerant
I do apologize. And hey, how you doing, this Lemus? Um,
as always.
as always, yeah, man. Did he even say as always? I
Uh-uh.
don't think he did.
No.
God, I told him specifically, if you're gonna be me, get the catchphrase right.
No. No. He definitely didn't.
What is this he is drinking? This is disgusting.
I think he said cranberry juice, good for the cholesterol. I thought it was good for your digestive system, but
Cholesterol's fine. I had a chicken sandwich from Arby's earlier. God. All right. Well, either way, we got to get the show rolling. I said shoal rowing. Yeah, we're on a boat now. Anyhow, that stuff really just like grits your mouth up. Anyhow, I gotta
I'm
leave you,
drinking
Pep.
scrumptious Pepsi. Remember,
Well, I have
Pepsi Day in December.
Pepsi Day. We can't let him know. He can't take this from us.
He's not
If
going to.
if he finds out about Pepsi Day, he will do everything in his power.
Also, he doesn't realize what a headset is. He's like getting up. He's like up here, like trying to hear you better.
You would think that he would. That's odd. He's an odd person.
He's old as dirt. Where'd you pick him up at?
What just happened on my computer? Hold on 2 seconds. Okay. I guess it's the Queen's country.
You've never been out of this freaking country.
Somebody has that I've come into contact with.
Apparently.
What is going on? Cancel this. There's so much crap going on.
What has he done to your computer?
I don't know. I'm getting security alerts popping up. I don't know what's happening.
He's trying to get a hold of the Queen's country, I guess.
I guess so. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to keep him in this one a little bit longer. All right, I'm handing it back over to him. Unfortunately, but I'm okay. I'll see you at the end of this, hopefully. Good luck.
Yeah.
I'm just in the back seat. You're the one in the passenger seat.
Yeah, it's torture. Believe you me, I'm pretty sure I've got like a spike just getting rammed in my back.
Ouch.
Yeah.
See a doctor about that. But seriously, good luck.
Thanks. Oh no. They're back at the end of his nose.
Hello.
Nice
I'm back.
talk I had.
Yes, you see, I'm quite hospitable. I treat my others. I don't know what we call each other. I treat my other halves with dignity and hospitality. Sorry.
Hostility? What? I thought you said he wasn't in Did you make him tell me he wasn't in danger?
There is no danger. There's only the perceived notion of danger.
The implication?
No. There's no implication here, I assure you. So as I was saying, we got to get back to the show. Oh, gee, some professionalism, sir. Gosh, and they left you in charge. So rewatching through the MCU, they just started on Phase 3. They watched Marvel Civil War, and then Doctor Strange. It was good for a second time. It's the second time watching. Very lovely. A lot of excellent special effects. And then most recently, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, which again, second time watching, good movie, excellent, loving it so far. Still got about 7-8 movies to get through before July 9th, which is in not too long. So we got a lot of catching up to do there. Lastly, on my watching radar, our watching radar, was a new television show, or streaming show. I guess it's not really on television because it's Netflix, called Sweet Tooth. And it's based on a DC comic or some kind of comic book, Warner Brothers and stuff, about these little kids that are hybrids and like with animals, but people are hunting them. And there's also this virus. It's much like real life kind of stuff. It's very spooky, but it's a really good show. Very, very good show. We're about 4 episodes in. Lovely. Would you like to expand more on what you've been doing recently, sir?
Well, I went to Hobby Lobby, picked up quite a few items. I got a new keyboard and a new mouse.
Ooh, fancy. Ooh, pretty. I like the colors and all the buttons.
Other than that, I've not done a whole lot.
Okay. Well, we do have quite a bit to talk about from old Lemus here on the doing. You probably have him beat on the halls, but he has you beat on the doing.
I don't do a lot.
He went out to last Saturday on his days off. Went to a Old Town Grill with the wife to get a nice lunch. Now you understand, Lemus, good fellow that he is, good chap. He lets go of his senses sometimes. He doesn't really pay attention to his surroundings. He's not very aware. He doesn't have great awareness around him. So when he's sitting and a good jam comes on, now granted, I don't blame the man for being a bit musically inclined, but in public, dear God. And he starts dancing, in his chair while he's waiting on his food, and the waiter comes up from behind and he doesn't realize it, and it's very embarrassing. Apparently, and again, he's a bit oblivious to signs and signals, as you well know, sometimes. He was being hit upon or flirted with by this waiter. It seems the waiter was a young gentleman, nice groomed beard, nice trim haircut, tall fellow, rather handsome young fellow. Seemed to be taking quite a fancy with our Lemus. Now, Lemus, of course, was completely oblivious, and he thought the man was just being nice. So what does Lemus do? He just be's nice in return, with a lot of, "Oh, thank you, sir. Oh, it's good to see you, sir. Oh, let me get that for you, sir." And meanwhile, this chap's just eating it up, not realizing he's got a pregnant wife sitting there. Good heavens, I don't know what was going through his mind, either their minds, anybody's mind. It was quite an experience, especially once the wife pointed out to Lemus what was happening, and it finally all caught up to him and made sense. And he had to sit with that for a moment to realize what just happened. It was quite an experience for the poor young man. But here's what he decided upon: to take it as a compliment, because here's the thing. Here's the bitter truth of it all. It was a fine-looking young man that waited us. So if that young man found Lemus interesting enough to flirt with him and hit on him, I mean, it's a compliment, right? Because if a guy that nice found Lemus nice, then he must be a pretty good catch. He must be something he's doing right to attract the attention of handsome young suitors, as such. So that was story 1 for the weekend. I can't tell. You're trying so hard to hold it in. You don't have to hold it in for me. I'm the only one here. The viewers.
I'm good.
Other than that, it was grandmother's birthday, so we went and visited Mum and Pop. Mum and Pop come down from up north. Mumsy and Popsy come down from up north where they live there, and come down to visit. And we all gathered over at.
Is that above the wall or below the wall? Very important things.
Oh gosh, this headset's about to come off. Oh, my foot is hung. What? These cords, too many cords. In my day, you didn't have cords. You had string attached to 2 cans, and it only went so far. You pulled it taut, you see. So there was no tripping about. Or you would just yell really loud. So anywho, they come down and visited, and we went out for a nice breakfast at the Queen of Dairy. And then we went around Vendors Mall, the mall where all the vendors go, and they set up little stalls. You see, had a lovely visit, had a lovely family time there. Had a great little birthday. Grandmama made chicken and beans and cornbread, which was delicious. Some good soup, beans, and cornbread never go wrong there.
Never
And
actually
yes,
had soup beans, I don't think.
it was delicious. When it's done right and you got a good hot plate of cornbread with it, good, delicious. You'll have to try it sometime. Other than that, I think that pretty much covers the doing. Other than that, he's been working himself, doing a bit of working here and there. And yeah, and just running all about. So, have you read anything this week? Have you got to read any comics, any books, any interesting things? Listen to any audiobooks or podcasts?
I think I read something, but I can't remember. What was it?
Chat. The memory's the first thing to go.
Well, I am quite old.
I understand. We'll forgive you.
I did the one thing that Robert hates the most, and I read the end of Attack on Titan because I just don't want to read all that manga.
Touche, touche. I mean, if some people are all about the spoilers. Just skipping ahead a few pages, but you skipped ahead all the pages.
I got some new comics. Found a new set to try because there's only 6 of them in this run.
Nice, very nice. Well, we look forward to hearing the progress on that. That'll be lovely. And hopefully you'll show them to us here later. We'll get into the hall here soon. We're actually about to get to the hall and the foodies stuff. Yeah, the only thing really Lemus has of note is, well, actually 2 things. I forgot to add one of the things. Or he forgot to add it or whatever. So, in the reading, he has read a few comics. He's been reading some digital comics. He's been started a new series that there's only 3 out of right now, to our recollection. And he's read all 3 of those, but it's going to be I think like yours. I think it's a 3 out of 5 or 3 out of 6. But it is the Black Knight Curse of the Ebony Blade, about Marvel's Black Knight Dane Whitman. So far it's been very good, very Arthurian and like knights and swords and such.
So you're much pleased
at home
and at home
I'm
with this.
very at home. I don't much care for the main character, the Black Knight character, Dane Whitman, because he's like a modern day chap. He reminds me a bit too much of Lemus, if I'm being honest with you. Reading all that stuff reminded me a bit too much of him. And I just don't know how I feel. I'm a bigger fan of Sir Percival. Sir Percival, which is the spirit of the original Black Knight that hangs around Dane, and hangs around to coach and teach him on the ways of being the Black Knight. Yes, he's a quite fancy young chap there. But the other character, that's more Lemus's thing. But the book, the swords and the magic chalices and Camelot, they go to Camelot. Like, oh, that's great. The other thing is, speaking of blokes that are a bit too much like Lemus, personality-wise, I think, that he relates to too much. We started listening to a new Marvel Studios podcast, but their podcasts are more like audiobook type things, but they're like performed with multiple voices and sound effects. And the newest one is called Old Man Star-Lord Wastelanders. And it's like, if you know about Old Man Logan and the Old Man Hawkeye, all the Old Man series in the Marvel post-apocalypse world, they're doing an Old Man Star-Lord one now. Listen to chapter 1 of that. Was quite thrilling indeed. Kind of a mix of like Alien and then more post-apocalypse stuff when they get back to Earth. So all that good junk there. And that's pretty much all we got on the reading, listening front. So we have 2 options for you next, Dachi, sir. We can either dive into the eating and trying some new snackies, or the collectibles. I leave it up to you.
We'll do the eating first.
All right. What have you partaken of in the food department? Or do you have anything to try for us this week?
Got nothing to try. I do want to get some of those Dorito roulettes and try that.
Spicy.
Other than that, I haven't tried anything new.
Okay. Well, Lemus has tried one thing to discuss, and then he's got 2 things here that I guess I'm going to be trying for you today. I'm a tad nervous. The thing that we tried was the Grippo's barbecue sauce. It was excellent. I was a bit nervous because I do love Grippo's and I've never had the barbecue sauce, but it has a very smoky taste to it. A very smoky, like fresh off of a grilled. I don't know. It's very delicious. We had it with some chicken earlier this week, and again, it just really hit the spot with that smoky barbecue sauce flavor. Wasn't quite as spicy or hot as I thought it would be, like the Grippo's chips, but it did have a bit of nice, smooth crispness to it. It was very good. A little bit of a sharpness there. All right, so to try for you today, I have two options, two things. So there's new Mountain Dew Baja Blast out. There's two kinds. I only bought the one kind because they come in big cases. I couldn't find individual bottles. All I could find is the 12 packs. And frankly, I don't need that much caffeine. I didn't even need the 12 pack, but I went ahead and bought at least one to try for you fine folks. So, as you see, it's a lovely can. It is Mountain Dew Baja Blast Punch. And as you can see, we got there's a shark there. I know
Yeah, I
Darcy
don't like sharks.
sharks. There's what is that? A
Jellyfish?
jellyfish? And
A kite.
kite. Oh, up here's my favorite part. It's an octopus with sunglasses. Lovely. So now I'm going to take my time on this. I show you, but I brought a cup to pour it in, so we can see what the color of this looks like.
I'm assuming a nice red.
Now Baja Blast is pretty popular. It started originally at Taco Bell. It's like a tropically type drink. So here is what this looks like. I got my nice tropical glass, my little tiki glass. But you can see it's got almost like an orange. Looks almost like orange jello glow to it. So let's try a sip here.
Very confused. Very, very confused. Here we see Levi in his natural habitat of trying something new and either hating or liking it. He is old, mind you.
It tastes all right, but to be quite honest, it tastes a bit watered down. It almost tastes like, to be quite fair, it almost tastes like a very watered down Code Red Mountain Dew.
VPN ain't on
Which is
again,
not-
is it?
No, it is not. I have checked, and I don't have anything running that I'm aware of. Nope. We should be good to go.
Oh, the show must go on. Continue.
Continue.
Pixels and all. Sorry about the quality. Things are going awry.
Yes. I do have also for us the pineapple habanero wavy Pringles.
Boy, I'm glad you're trying that, not me. I'm
Yes,
not a
I'm-
pineapple person.
I like pineapple, but again, as we learned from those mango lays, I'm not big on it on chips. But this is supposed to have a spicy kick to it, so this don't smell so bad. It doesn't smell as bad as the mango ones did.
They're wavy. It's nice.
Got a little bit of an orange coating there. I don't think I got quite enough of a dusting there. Try one a little more dust, shall we? Look at that. Not bad. I don't really taste the pineapple though, if I'm being honest. I don't really taste the pineapple. It just tastes It just kind of tastes like a wavy Pringle with a little bit of heat, maybe a little bit of barbecue sauce. Uh, but it's pretty good. I actually liked it. I like the Pringles more than I did the Mountain Dew, to be honest, and that's surprising because I love Mountain Dew. So yes, I'll give a 7 out of 10 for the Pringles and a 3 out of 10 for the Mountain Dew.
Oof. That's a.
The thing is,
Does Lemus share your judging
yes,
on this?
because Lemus, like myself, loves Mountain Dew. It's been a problem in the past. He's gotten it under control now, but he still loves Mountain Dew. And he was really excited about a tropical punch flavored Mountain Dew, but it tastes very watered down. It doesn't have that bite that Mountain Dew should have. And that's saddening. I don't know if that's just the can I got or if it's the flavor, but this particular one was lacking a bit of a bite. A bit of a crispness is too flat. Too subtle.
That's fair.
Yes. Tasted more like Hawaiian punch and somebody just like put a little eyedropper of carbonation in it. It doesn't even fizz up. Yeah, it just tastes like carbonated Hawaiian punch that's set out in the car for 3 days.
Did you leave it out in the car by chance?
No, I brought it in right away. I don't know how long it was sitting on Kroger's shelf. But there you go. All right, so that does it for the eating portion by all means. Now we're going to show off collectibles, correct?
Sure.
You seem to have the most in this department, so I'm going to let you go first.
You want to take turns or just go?
Oh, we can do that. That would be lovely. I love that idea. A bit of tit for tat. You show yours, I show mine. By Joe.
Oh, okay. Right.
You go first, good man. After all, you are the overlord here.
Okay. Before this is over, we're talking about this overlord thing.
Oh yes, we are. And my place among the ranks.
Or a peasant. Just remember that. Anyway. So, first and foremost, I'm a big Power Ranger nut. We all know it. I found this, and I hit myself in the head with it. That is from the newest movie, Battle Damaged Rita and Zordon, from the start of the movie.
Nice. That's
it.
I did not know that existed.
I did not get this at Toys R Us. I got it at the comic book store.
I just want to say Toys R Us, isn't it?
I mean, it does say it.
Oh, interesting. That is, I did not know those even existed from the beginning of the movie, like the figures.
Yeah, the pop figures they've got, according to this, they've got all 5 colors. Plus Rita without her suit, and this Rita and Zordon.
I'm a bit appalled, and I'll tell you why.
No Green
Where's
Ranger.
Alpha? There's no Alpha 5.
Well, maybe he was part of a second set.
Good man.
I remember, how did you not know that there was these? You gave me this, well, Lemus gave me the blue one.
Yeah, but I didn't look at the back.
How did you not know that there was pop figures of these, though?
No, I knew he knew there was pop figures of the Rangers. I didn't know there was ones of Zordon and Rita from their Ranger suits.
Okay, that's fair, I guess.
Yes, I knew there were Power Rangers pops, obviously, but I didn't know there was those two. That's cool, because that's like a deep cut. Oh, I'm up. So, first on the triple block. Okay.
I don't know how you caused that to focus, but it did.
You're welcome.
Hate you.
I should have prepared this better. That was not a sound I intended to make out loud.
I hope that wasn't what I think it was.
It was tape. Oh, calm down, you ninny.
Excuse you, sir?
So whilst at the
Your
vendors mall,
contract was not stated that you had a definite hiring here. I remember that.
whilst at the vendors mall, we did find. Trying to get these stickers off. I should have done this weeks ago. Nope, that one ain't coming off. Okay. So anywho, at the vendors mall, we found these really cool phone cases. Now, Lemus does not have an iPhone 5, but as his father suggested, it would still look like a cool collectible to hang up. And of course, he was right, so we got it. But hoping it'll focus here without too much of the glare in the background.
The glare is not the problem. Hold up. The pixelation is. We can make out that it's Captain America.
Yes, it's Steve Rogers. As you see down here, it says Steve Rogers, Captain America, and he's got like shield and ready to battle, ready to go. Very cool, very cool. iPhone 5 jacket case.
I wish the pixelation would stop.
I wish it would do. I don't even see it on my end. That's the sad part. I can't even see when it's doing it. Interesting. I don't know how to fix that.
That's just your internet having issues. They are doing a lot of maintenance work around through there, though.
Let me try something. Let me try something real quick, old chat.
Make sure all programs except Discord is running. All of them.
Everything but Discord is down. Am I still pixelated?
Oh, you seem to be okay for the moment. Don't move real fast.
Okay. Let me try showing this one more time here.
Much better.
There we go.
Well,
All right.
Kind of better. It'll work.
Very good.
All right.
What you got next for us?
Got that out of the way. I got Mighty Morphin number 8.
Nice.
I've been trying to get that whole set because it's my favorite. And then DC has released, and I don't know when this got released, but Earth 3 Crime Syndicate. There's 6 of this run. And they have 4 of them out.
Ooh, very good. Very good collection you got going there.
I don't know anything about what's going on in them.
That's part of the fun, though. You read on and you discover. Discovery Channel.
Right. As far as comics, that's all I have for comics. Anything you would like to show off?
Going right in line with my last purchase, we also have another phone case which was purchased for the wife. Also for an iPhone 5, which she does not have, but it will look good as a collectible. And it is the Incredible Hulk. It's like the comic book cover for the first issue there. It's got the little words and everything. It actually looks like the comic book cover.
Pretty neat.
Yes, so that's pretty cool. Has him, the Grey Hulk, as he is called. So that is that one. All right.
Next thing I'm showing...
Up, sir.
Showing 2 of them because there's a lot here.
Okay.
So,
oh, wow.
or I'll break something.
Oh,
Hey.
very nice. The yellow and the blue with the
Both
black. I like both of them very well.
Them a lot.
Very nice. And where did you obtain these?
Hobby Lobby.
Ooh,
all their
lovely.
vinyls, or not vinyl, all their stretched canvas and stuff was half off.
Oh, I wonder how long that sale's running.
I'm not sure. I just know I spent 200 some dollars and saved 111. So you do some
Oh,
math.
that ain't bad. You spent 200, but you saved 111. It would have been like 300 something, 400. So next up in my wily, I've got.
Don't worry, I'm just gonna beat the Xbox I own after this.
Okay, so next up we went to Books a Million. Actually, after Old Town Grill, we went over there to look around and see what we could find before visiting with the family. And we didn't find a whole lot, but we did find a book that was on sale from childhood that read, and they actually have a animated movie that came out back in the day. But with young Ivy on the way, wanted to get her some books. We've been obsessed with buying her books to read or books to read to her, and so at Books a Million for $3 and some cents, we got Mrs. Frisbee and the Rats of Nim, which is a popular book back in the day by Robert C. O'Brien. Um, and yes, a lovely book here. Got the Newbery Medal. Um, Again, it's excellent book, great little fantasy, a novel, and the animated movie was great. I think it was done by Don Bluth. Yeah, so an easy breezy 233 pages to finish the whole thing. It's not a long book, not a hard book by no means, but a very fun book, a sweet, cherished book from youth that young lady shall hopefully enjoy. All right, you're up. I've got two more sections of things, so you are. That's quite all right. Yes. Ooh, yes. Aha. Ooh, very nice. Ooh, I like the 3D effect on that. Nice. Yeah. That's what I mean. I like that. I like that it's got the popped out bit. Yes. Ooh, that'll be fun. You'll have to, and no glue required. You'll have to put those together and show those to us soon. Maybe on the next episode or an episode or two, you can update us with your progress. Oh, no, you are quite. Huh? Yes. Ooh. Turning that place into a regular little bat cave. And I'm here for it. Well, there you go. All right, for the next chunk of mine, today actually, whilst waiting on the wife to get off, Lemus went to the Dollar Tree, and again in this mad pursuit for young Ivy, preparing for her, he's you know the wife is very Marissa is very excited about finding like little clothes and buying baby clothes. Whereas in Lemus, on the other hand, is very excited about buying books. He's a very bookish person. I mean, I guess he did publish one. I guess it makes sense. But so he's all about buying books, and especially he's excited to instill in her a bit of the fantasy ideas, much like his own. So we actually got uh, a couple kids like board books. We got Augie the Grump, which is these nice little like board books, this little troll looking goblin man. And now, as you'll see on back, there are four to get: a griffin, a fairy, and some kind of little salamander guy. So we did just that. We got all four in the set. We got Flora and her magical flute. We got Scuttle's diamonds. And we got Griff's first flight, or was it learns to fly? About a little griffin and a fairy, and so yeah, so we got all four of these for her. So she has the whole set there of the little magical land ones. And while we was also at the Dollar Tree, they had little classics. They had 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Now Lemus has the book and the movie on Blu-ray. has watched and read, and so it's only fitting that Ivy get a little picture book. It's a classic. You should educate yourself at once. If you ever need to borrow the book or the movie, you know where they're at. All right, you're next, old chap. Oh, ooh. I love it. That is something. That is really something. Mhm. I love it. You're gonna have that place decked out beautifully. Oh, you're all right. You're all right. Quite all right. Oh, it's upside down. Yes. Very nice. Very nice. It's all good. Batman Boulevard. Boulevard. The French, I believe. Oh, a symbiote. That is beautiful. That is a beautiful piece of artwork right there. If I do say so myself. And I did. I just said so. Oh yes, I have one more round. It's a bit of a hefty round, but okay. This is where the hefty round comes in. So, ouch. Is this all from the same place? So while they were at Vinda's Mall, um, they went. Lemus and his brother, not to be confused with my brother, mind you, but of Roy, but Lemus's brother. Yes, yes, he did. But it's I'm adjusting. Okay, I have to adjust. I was raised with him as Roy his whole life, and then he up and willy nilly changes it to Oscar like he's some pompous airbag. But we're not talking about my brother. We're talking about Lemus's brother, Ray Bombardus, Mister Gerard. Um, they went comic bin diving. So see, we he again at the Vendors Mall they don't have the newer issues. It's always like back issues or older issues. So which is still kind of fun. Like it's fun to get the new ones, but sometimes it's fun to just go diving and see what you get in the bins. So some interesting ones that we will reading it back with you. The first one we have here is a DC Hanna Barbera crossover, Nightwing and Magilla Gorilla. So yeah, it's DC Hanna Barbera. Very very fascinating. Um, now for the wife, for Marissa, she is a She-Hulk fan. She will fight anyone who argues anything She-Hulk to her. So we got her She-Hulk Cosmic Collision. So there you can see Bruce Banner's cousin. She's holding some sort of sword. Don't know what's going on there, but it looked cool. Now anyone who's not read Marvel's Civil War run, what the heck are you doing with yourself? So this is spoilers for a series that's been out how long? Um, because this is the epilogue issue. Trying to find it here. I don't. Yeah, we have internet now. I could open it and see, but I hate to do that. That's a bit because now there was a Civil War 2. Let's make sure it's not that one that you're looking at here. You want to see that? Yeah, yeah. No, this one was probably around '06. I've just found out a way to tell the age. Do you want to tell the age? You always look on the inside to see what advertisements there are, right? This is the advertisement in the front. Spider-Man 3, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. So This is Captain America. Um, this is the death of the Dream. This is at the end of Civil War when Captain America is infamously shot and killed. Um, excellent issue. I actually used to have the entire Death of Captain America, the Fallen Sun uh, issues, but I seen this in the bin, couldn't pass it up. Keeping with the Captain America theme, we have from the Heroic Age, Steve Rogers, Super Soldier. This was, of course, I believe when Bucky was Captain America, and so Steve, when he came back, this was after he came back, he wanted to kind of rebrand himself. So instead of going by Captain America, obviously, since that was taken, he stuck with Steve Rogers, Super Soldier, which is a very good run that he did there. Is that? And then we've got a few more here. We have another She-Hulk. She-Hulk's Go Ape. So that one's, I guess so. That's what was kind of confusing to me, is I'm not really sure who that is or even who the monkey guys are. The wife may know. She knows more about She-Hulk than I do. And then next, we found part 3 of 5 and 4 of 5 of Marvel Zombies versus Army of Darkness. So you see, you got Ash there fighting a zombie Spider-Man, and then fighting a cavalcade of more Marvel Zombies, Captain America and such. So again, we found 3 and 4 of 5. Maybe I'll try to search some other bins for the other halves of those, but they look very interesting, and we love Marvel Zombies and Army of Darkness and such, so should be quite a read through. Right, my friend. What have you for the remainder of your collection? Oh, that's amazing. Tatooine. Oh, it's incredible. Where did you find that at? Very nice. Very nice. It's a beautiful. Oh, I love the Darth Maul and Qui-Gon fight. Wow, that's quite a little thing you found there. I am quite jealous. I will admit. Okay. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Ooh, I love the backdrop. The whole. Oh, and I love the Batman. Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful. Very good. Thing something considered. Oh wow. Oh, it's got the whole Bat family there. Oh, little Grace in there. Drake. That was a beautiful picture. You really made quite the haul, especially at Hobby Lobby there. Hey, you seize the deals. You seize the opportunities, as you must. All right. So, well, as the haul ends, so does I think our discussions for this week. For previously on, it's been quite an episode. Quite, I'm glad you had me on. I'm so glad you invited me here to do this. Uh, oh, what a shame! What a shame! My business affairs are of no business to the consumers. They just need to know that things will be changing around here, and you need to know that it's going to be changing. Levi Leather, can assure you things will be changing very soon. My contract is going to be renegotiated for. If you want me to continue crashing your ghost houses, and bringing in the viewers, then you will give me a platform with which people can view me on, a higher platform. I don't want my own station. I want this station. I want Sidekick Productions. Right now. The people done have met me. They love me. My brother works for me. Oscar would not betray me. I'll be seeing him soon enough. And I'll be seeing you soon enough. This is I will have my people call your people. This is not the end of Levi Leather at Not a Sidekick Productions. This is not the end of Levi Leather in the world. This is not the end of Levi Leather at all because you can't kill the leather. But I assure you, the takeover has begun. Adieu.